Hello my darlings, it's Sunday evening and it is actually the 12th of May. So we're doing quite well with the May mayhem, aren't we? Well, tonight my darlings, as we are under a severe weather warning for flash floods, hail, rain, thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, absolutely. Anyway, so that's why I'm downstairs in the office, and I will not be on as long as I would have liked because we're going to then strip some of the equipment down and get it upstairs just in case the village decides to go for a flood, because we had one of those in 2015 Boxing Day, and it took out both bridges and split the village in half. So yeah, anyway, on that note, I thought I'd bring you a rather fabulous apocalyptic novel. I mean, since we're having apocalyptic weather, why not have an apocalyptic novel tonight? So I am going to bring you Harry Adam Knight. He wrote The Fungus. Yes, it's first published on January the 1st, 1985, and I was 9 years old, and it was published by Franklin Watts. Now, I actually don't own a physical copy of this, but I do have it on audiobook, of which, if you go, I need to get my phone for this. This is quite important because otherwise you'll not be able to find it. Yes, exactamundo. I should have had this open, but you know, just being me. Apocalyptic radio dramas and audio books playlist, and it's number 9 on that playlist on my YouTube channel. So if you can just quickly see, that is what you're looking for, right? Fungus. Yes, and it is absolutely, utterly hilarious. It has everything you could possibly want for a 1980s novel. As I would say, make room for the mushrooms. If you're not sure about this novel, I can assure you it was written by a fungi and it will grow on you. I tell you, I write my own jokes. I know. I'm utterly hilarious, aren't I, darlings? I really am. Well, welcome to the most unusual horror. It's funny, disgusting 80s horror that contains everything you would ever want for a mushroom creature feature novel. We follow several characters from the beginning, including the scientist who accidentally created the mutant mushrooms. Yes, in her hurry to feed the world with her new superfood, she accidentally, non-intentionally, decided to feed the human race to the mushrooms instead. Oh boy. I'll just read you one of the best bits, and I wrote it down, right? Yeah. He got quickly out of bed and took 2 steps towards the phone before his left leg, riddled with athlete's foot fungus, snapped at the shin with a sound like a piece of celery being broken. Now, oh my goodness me, if that doesn't intrigue you to read this mushroom apocalypse, yes, you'll be praying for a mushroom cloud to get rid of everything. Indeed, that is what the rest of the world has got planned for the United Kingdom. How do we survive? Do we survive? Do we fight back? Who knows? Anyway, she accidentally feeds the human race to the mushrooms instead. Before we know what hit us, all of London is infected, and not just the people either. There are several types of fungi attacking concrete and other building materials, eventually resulting in the literal crumbling of the city. Will any of the characters survive? What will become of the doctor who created this mess? Will London survive intact? I would say that this novel is a lot like The Day of the Triffids, with a sense of humour. It has lots of gore, guns, hot babes, and macho men. All you need for an 80s novel. It pokes fun at the establishment and doesn't take itself too seriously. Nay, I may mention now, if the rights to this book were ever sold and bought by a filmmaker, you better pray it's Quentin Tarantino, because I'm not joking, he would, oh my good lord, this is a grindhouse horror if ever there was one, and I know that Quentin Tarantino would be fantastic. I'm trying to think of the grindhouse horror that he did. I'm just going to check out now. It'll tell me in a minute. Actually, yeah, it was called Grindhouse. Of all the names, it was called Grindhouse. Yeah, in 2007. So if he can make that, then I'll take my money to the bank, and I will say, Quentin Tarantino, you really need to do The Fungus by Harry Adam Knight. Oh my goodness me, London falling down, mushrooms everywhere, everybody's infected. Oh my god, this would just be, I would pay good money to go and see that film. I really would. I loved the novel. I have been trying to actually get a copy, but wow, what can I say? The cheapest I found is about £60, and it wasn't in good condition. Sadly, a lot of these books are from the 80s, 1985. They are highly sought after. If you've got a copy of The Fungus, you're sitting on a little pot of gold, my loves. You really are. I've seen prices up to £150 for this novel, and I just need to hunt around and make some inquiries and see if I can find some fungi to try and sell me one. Oh, I know, I do collect the weird and the wonderful, and I like an apocalyptic novel that is different, off the beaten track. I don't like generic, run-of-the-mill, formulaic types of novels, because they're boring, right? You've seen the world end once, you've seen it end 1,000 times. No, you want the world to end in the most bizarre way possible, and it doesn't get much more bizarre than killer mushrooms. It really doesn't. So I have given you a treat, my darlings. It is free. It is on my playlist. Download to your heart's content and truly enjoy the hell out of the fungus. Yeah, honestly, it'll grow on you. It really will. I can't help myself. I just, yeah. Anyway, now we're going to start stripping down things and hopefully be back tomorrow without being flooded or the village cut in half or waving a white flag or waiting for the RAF to lift us off the roof of the house. Oh my goodness me. Oh, what a night we're going to have tonight, everybody. I can't wait. I know the cat, well, Monty, he's been running around the house like because he knows what's coming. Animals, woo, they're so sensitive to weather, aren't they? But yeah, I mean, it just would, wouldn't it? Spend all weekend in the garden, making it beautiful, cleaning it up, getting rid of 2 years worth of mud and silt, and what happens? Yeah, Mother Nature comes a-calling. Oh, I suppose it had to happen at some point, and we've only just washed the car as well. Dang it. Oh, my darlings, happy readings and enjoy, or should I say this time, happy listening and enjoy, and I'm sure you will. I'm sure you're going to absolutely love the fungus. And until tomorrow, my darlings, God willing, I'm back. Take care of yourselves, have a wonderful evening, and don't have nightmares. Happy listening and enjoy. Good night, my darlings.